Okay, thank you. Thank you all very much. I'm very honored to receive this award, and I also feel very undeserving of this because I feel that my journey with CASA hasn't been that shining example of success. We've all heard these stories of families reunited, services rendered, the healing, all because of the impact of a CASA. And honestly, my journey in this case has been a difficult one. The victories have been very few and far between, and it wouldn't be a CASA gathering if there weren't numbers involved. So I've got CASA by the numbers. One CASA, 5 years, 33 placements, 19 different schools, at least 18 therapists, dozens of runaways, I frankly have lost count, 7 defects case managers, 4 parents whose rights were either terminated or they surrendered their rights, 2 failed adoptions, 2 judges, but 1 CASA. And I have been her only adult that has been in her life for these past 5-something years. So with the numbers that I've highlighted and with the expertise and the training that you all have, you can infer how difficult this has been. When I first became a CASA, I asked Lori Pupp, who works at the Georgia office now, is it possible that I could have a case that has like a 12-mile radius from my house? As a result, I was shocked to hear the number of miles that I've driven, but I've been from Savannah to Cedartown, to Koa, to Columbus. And as you heard, with this same child, I've been in the back of an ambulance, I've been in police stations, I've been in many schools, many family meetings. I've talked her off of a roof. I've talked her down while she's sat in the back of a patrol car. And I frantically searched social media accounts for any clues of her whereabouts when she went missing. So to my fellow CASAs, know that you are not alone. Being a CASA can be very isolating and confusing and frustrating, very frustrating. I've been told, I hate you, Miss Deb. Please stop coming to see me. I don't ever want to see you again. But guess what I did? I showed back up each time. And I think that's something that she had never seen before. Our victories are small. They come in these ways. They come in the ways that she wrote me a note one time after my father died. And I was shocked when I saw the insight, the compassion, and the humanity that I had never seen in her before. Or it was a page in her scrapbook where we had pictures of us together with our doggy tongues and our ears and our sunglasses, and she had written, CASA for life. It's those little things. And to the CASA staff, honestly, when I heard that I won the award, I told Heidi, who had called me, and said, well, that's super nice because I almost quit last week. They always find, and this is what I encourage you to do, to keep finding ways to kind of bump your volunteer along. Whether it's I would get a gift, like a gift card for a cup of coffee in the mail, and I'm like, oh, that's so nice, Or I got a friendly sign in my yard. I've had 3 CASA case managers over the years who've all walked through this with me. Hours and hours we've spent on the phone, who've let me vent and rage, and have covered me even when my own family had their own medical crisis, and who's pulled me through this. And I thank you for all of those little boosts to keep me going. And when you send those, all caps, mandatory training meetings, all caps, it's those 4 magic words that says, lunch will be provided. And so I guess it can be said that I will volunteer for food, which is why I'm here today. So thank you for this boost to keep me going. I'm forever grateful for this opportunity to grow and help one another. Thank you.